now they're just worried about throwing something out than just doing their job. That's me.
Doesn't say
That's my learn from experience.
Yeah, and we'll have lots of all weekend. Okay.
Thank you so much. You're the awesomest, Sonic.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Kent the Politician. I need your votes. And we're about ready to get underway with Blue Ridge Roller Girls in black with blue trim taking on Providence Roller Derby. Providence in white tops with black bottoms. At least that's what my unofficial adjudication of the various athletes are. All right, so let's hurry up and do rosters. Oh, a whistle has blown. Drat. All right, what do you want to do? When do you want to do rosters?
I think we should just get them in between jams.
Just start announcing?
Just start announcing. Just do the thing.
All right, we're going to begin announcing. Welcome to the 9th annual Brewhaha. My campaign promise to you is there will be a 10th annual Brewhaha also, regardless of how poorly I do on the mic.
So that's a win.
Yep. Danger is our first jammer of the contest to be designated as lead jammer. She skates for Blue Ridge.
And we have 1920 elderly spinster jamming for Providence, still stuck in the pack as Danger is on a scoring run now, Kent.
Right, you are chloroform cupcakes. Points on the board here at day one of Brewhaha.
It's a RollerCon Grand Slam for Blue Ridge.
Holy smokes, already dropping in the sponsor reads. I'm still trying to figure out which teams are playing.
Well, that would be Blue Ridge Roller Girls. They are skating in black. We have 11, Pinky as the captain, and number 23, Wrench. 234, Griever. Number 27, Goober. 313, Rocks. Number 4, Waggle. 5150 is Tofu. Number 707 is the Punisher. 711 is Danger. Number 718, Tarot. Number 777 is Dawn. 860 is Flo. Number 99 is Snatch. And they are coached by Pain and Torture, I Like It Rough, Center of Attention, and Drunken Sailor.
Right, you are cakes. All right, so Providence in white. 013, Swoon. 101, Huracan. We hope. 1230, Princess Sparkle Fists. 16, Boone's Harm. 1920, Elderly Spinster. Number 199, someone got an insubordination penalty, by the way. Number 20, Mini Meat with the penalty. Oh dear. Mini Meat is number 218. 199, Troublelicious. 31, Smashley Olsen. 321, one of the captains, Retro Rocket. 350, the other captain, Susie Homewrecker. 394, Wampin Willow. 88, Nutritional Beast. 910, Cinnamon Splice. 917, La Biblioreca. Coached by a million people. Hot Sauce, Citizen Toxie, and Lexi Lawless, and they're all doing a great job.
So the official review was Mini Meat didn't report to the penalty box and received that penalty and an insubordination penalty.
I will write the governor of Wisconsin to try to get her paroled early. In the meantime, Wench comes through and is the lead jammer and is already scoring points, and it's a power jam. In fact, it's an all-about derby power jam as Jamie Lee Hertz, who is not on my roster, I've got that as Nutritional Beast. So, regardless, it's a power jam.
Power jam situation paying off now as we have a RollerCon Grand Slam for Blue Ridge. Thank you to Daddy Pants for that wonderful explanation of our previous penalty. The action on the track is the pack settles down in turn number 3.
88 Nutritional Beast on our roster. Jamie Lee hurt us on the scoreboard out of the Rydell penalty box. That's right. I can drop sponsors into my commentary too.
Nailed it.
All right, so Jamie, or Nutritional Beast, makes her way through the pack. That is the initial pass, and that causes Wench to call off the jam.
So we're talking about the All About Derby Power Jam situation. All About Derby is skater owned and operated by Laura Lulu by Baby of the Bass City Roller Girls. A $5 flat rate shipping for most online orders at allaboutderby.com or visit their brick and mortar location in Lapeer, Michigan. Referees always receive 20% discount, so follow them on Facebook and Instagram.
All right, so thanks to the NSOs who have told us it is not Nutritional Beast, regardless of what my my roster says, it is Jamie Lee. So we will announce that appropriately for the next 56 minutes of roller derby action. First lead for Providence, and that is Monsoon, whose name matches both the scoreboard and the roster I've been provided.
So that's a win-win situation as Monsoon puts up a RollerCon Grand Slam and punishes the front wall of Blue Ridge, showcasing another 4.
So Providence on the board. Wench out of the, I believe she started it in the penalty box. Star now on helmet. She made her initial pass with Star in hand. See if Wench gets any points on that. She does not.
Pretty tough bout so far here, Kent. Both teams duking it out, being very physical. Score now 30-12. We're just our first 5 minutes dead and gone away.
12 points. That was the first point scored by Providence in this game.
30-12, 25 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in the first half. We'll, of course, have the University of Wisconsin Marching Band perform for us at halftime here at the 7th annual Brewhaha. Punisher jamming for Blue Ridge, and Punisher is through and is the lead jammer for the team in black and blue.
Pack settling down in the first straightaway. Providence trying to duke it out, but Blue Ridge really showcasing their strength here defensively.
Princess Sparkle Fists is the jammer of record for Providence, and she is through, but she has committed a penalty and will be headed to the Rydell penalty box. So Punisher realized she had a All About Derby power jam just as she called it off. So this will be a power jam start for Snatch of Blue Ridge.
Speaking of RollerCon, there's no derby event like it. We have 8 full-time tracks, every sponsor, over 100 coaches, seminars, workshops, and social events. 24-hour pool, you should be there. RollerCon 2018 is July 25th through the 29th, and check it out, rollercon.com.
So Snatch is through and is designated as the lead jammer for Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge leading 40-12. Blue Ridge in black, Providence in white.
And Snatch enjoying that All About Derby power jam, complimenting a RollerCon Grand Slam to the scoreboard now. Approaching another scoring run. Princess Sparklefist now engaged in the pack as it enters turn number 2.
Princess Sparkle Fist completes the initial pass. Of course, she began this jam in the Rydell penalty box.
So she's moving on up.
It's nothing but progress.
Mini Meat headed to the Rydell penalty box for a direction of gameplay penalty. So 14 points in that jam for Blue Ridge.
So Providence has only scored, we're about ready to have the 6th jam of the bout. Providence has only scored in one of those, and that was a 12-point jam by Monsoon. And their only lead jam designation so far. Of course, it's early. And by that, I just mean early in the morning. That is Wench. Wench is through. And the no pass, no penalty gets Elderly Spinster through, so both jammers on a scoring pass.
Just as that jam is called, Retro Rocket heads to the Rydell penalty box. So the next jam will have a pack advantage for Blue Ridge. And a team timeout called for Providence. When injury strikes, you have a choice. Choose ATI Physical Therapy, the official sports medicine provider of your Brew City Bruisers.
I asked this morning. I got in late last night. Yeah, I got here about
All right, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. And with that, I think we've completed all necessary sponsor reads. So thank you. If you're a sponsor, we're talking about you right now. Like, shout out to Rydell Skates, proud sponsor of the 2018 Midwest Brewhaha. Stop by the Rydell booth and register to win a free set of Radar Halos, a $99 value. It's free to register at the Radar booth, or both.
Punisher, your lead jammer of record for Blue Ridge. They have a power jam, all about Derby power jam, as Jamie Lee Hurtus is in the Rydell penalty box. And a RollerCon Grand Slam on the board for Punisher. Blue Ridge just tinkering up the way in the score as the pack settles down in second straightaway, Kent.
Right you are, Cakes. Punisher being punished by her opponents. Oh, and she's earned a penalty. She's headed to the Rydell penalty box. It is a low block call. I'm sure this is not a personal reflection on her character. Jamie Lee Hurtus is through. That is the initial pass. So it is a all about Derby power jam here at track 2, I think.
Nice work by Retro Rocket and Providence defense. Originally walling up there, Kent, and now they're playing a little bit of passive O.
The no pack call might get Jamie through, but she is not through yet. Going up against that double Blue Ridge wall. Flo being sent to the penalty box. Jamie Lee Hurtus is through, as is the Punisher.
So a lot of penalty trouble here in the jam number 7.
This will be the first jam where both teams tally a score.
And we're down our first 10 minutes. So 15-10 jam in favor of Blue Ridge.
That was totally exciting.
Totes Magoats.
We'd like to thank the Orthopedic Institute of Wisconsin and Midwest Orthopedic Specialty Hospital, a proud Safe Skate sponsor of this year's Midwest Brewhaha. Thanks, docs. That is Rocks out in front for Blue Ridge, and is the lead jammer Monsoon, who previously put up 12 points last time she jammed, jamming for the Providences. And it looks like both jammers are going to again earn points. We have a tie on that jam. 2-2.
I'd like to give a thank you to Dr. Eric Peifel of the Orthopedic Institute of Wisconsin and Midwest Orthopedic Specialty Hospital. They wish you a safe home season, and we are here for all your injuries on and off the track. Thank you, Orthopedic Institute of Wisconsin.
Wench tried to make the pass, called for the penalty, and it is a all-about Derby power jam for Providence.
Those forearms, Kent, they sneak out of nowhere.
They do, and everybody's got them. Elderly Spinster, your lead jammer.
Forced to be recalled from 211 from Blue Ridge. I believe it's Pinky. Very far away.
First lead in the last 6 jams for.
Points on the board. That is a RollerCon Grand Slam, Cakes.
And this is the first time, Kent, that Providence has had a lead jammer status in 6 jams.
Holy smokes.
It's getting serious out there.
It is. I can sense it over here.
Wench with the star stash for Blue Ridge.
And calling off the jam is Elderly Spinster.
So Providence with their second highest jam with 11 points. A complete shutout for Blue Ridge on that last one.
Yeah, so Providence has scored 3 times, and each time it's been a double-digit scoring jam. They put up a 12, a 10, and there they put up an 11.
And the first time being shut out in 5 jams for Blue Ridge.
We cross the 17-minute mark here at either track 1 or track 2 of Brewhaha 9. Punisher jamming for Blue Ridge, and Punisher is through and is the lead jammer. Blue Ridge shedding of blockers at the moment. Only one blocker out there. Let's give a shout out to, I believe that is Goober, trying to do it all by herself. Go, Goober, go.
Nice job by Goober, the lone blocker on the track. Slowing down Jamie Lee Hurtis just a few moments. Another 4 points put on the board by Punisher.
Yeah, Goober's going to get all 4 participant ribbons, trophies for this jam. And now she goes to the penalty box because we talked too much about her. Jamie Lee Hurtis trying to split the Blue Ridge defenders, and she does. So again, points on the board for both teams.
Blue Ridge now losing Tiro and Tofu to the penalty box. Little bit of a rotational door there, Kent.
Right you are, Cakes. Yeah, the Rydell penalty box. Everybody got a visit during that last jam. Good thing we have hired an octopus as the penalty timer to able to keep track of all of the legal adjudications that occurred during that last jam.
So on this official timeout, I want to give a shout out to Rydell Skates. Visit the Rydell booth and try on some game-changing Solarises. The Rydell Solaris, the performance you demand and the comfort you've been missing. Check out Rydell Skates. They are in the foyer or concourse, whatever your choice of word is.
Both of those.
All of them.
So Providence has figured out their offense. Again, we took a timeout at the 22:07 mark. They had only scored in 1 of the first 6 jams, but they've scored in every jam since then. So clearly, whatever the motivational speech was, or maybe they just they passed out granola bars or something.
Something with, healthy energy.
With energy.
Yeah.
Or they're not sending their jammer their jammer to the penalty box.
That definitely helps strategy-wise.
Says Daddy Pants, who apparently is paying attention to the game.
One of us has to.
Yeah, because I'm just doing sponsor reads like this one from Unkept Kisses. As a politician, I know all about this. Need your bout makeup done? Of course. Be sure to visit Unkept Kisses in Vendor Village for all your lip sense. And I have no idea what that is. Sneer Glenn Sneeds? I don't know what that is.
do you say?
All right. Sorry about that. So I'll give him another one. Visit Unkept Kisses in Vendor Village for all your bout beauty needs. Sweat-proof, jam-proof, long-lasting lipstick, plus eyebrow threading and lash extensions. Oh, I'm going there now.
Oh, sign us up for that. Daddy Pants with some more information on that official timeout.
It just looks like they need some extra time to figure out all those penalties and time served. Make sure everybody's serving their correct time in the Rydell penalty box. So maybe we'll get some more clarification later, but that's what we're waiting for.
Thank you, Daddy Pants.
That's why he's the best in the business, ladies and gentlemen.
Derby for hire. So who's here to watch Providence
Hooray!
take some Derby momentum? Anybody? I thought I heard one clap, Kent.
That's me. All right, so they've switched up their jammer rotation. That is Boone's Harm. Boone's Harm is the lead jammer for Providence.
And the pack is starting to pick up speed as it enters turn number 3. Goober taking the front of the pack.
Snatch jamming for Blue Ridge. Both jammers are putting points on the scoreboard.
Tiro now joining Goober, trying to block as Boone's Harm comes around the bend, putting up another 4-pointer for Providence.
So at one point it was 58-12, and looking up at the scoreboard, it's no longer 58-12. It's now 87-51. So yeah, Providence again after that timeout taken at the 22:07 mark seems to have figured some things out, and we will see as this contest unfolds whether or not Providence can continue to ride this momentum, Cakes, and perhaps give us our first lead change of the bout.
Well, that definitely escalated quickly as Derby does. And now Elderly Spinster rushing off the pack picks up the lead jammer status for Providence.
Jamming for Blue Ridge is Wench. Wench with one to beat, and she does. So Wench now on a scoring pass. Elderly Spinster trying to get by these cotton-picking kids from Blue Ridge at the top of the pack, and they hauled her off, and she calls off the jam, but is still able to secure 4 points. An entire flipper of points.
They've scored in every jam since.
So who's here to cheer on Blue Ridge Roller Girls, the French Broads?
Hooray!
There's that cheering section.
Hooray!
Score now 87-55. We're under 15 minutes remaining in the first half. Slight pack advantage for Blue Ridge.
Punisher trying to get by those Providence defenders, among others. That is a Monsoon with the effective defense. Oh, it's so effective, she's now going to the Rydell penalty box. Jamie Lee Hurtis trying to get by that front line of Blue Ridge defenders, and she does. She's crested the mountain ridge.
Third lead in a row for Providence.
So this is Providence's third lead in a row. Blue Ridge not to be outdone, though. Punisher now putting on points for that last pass.
Providence, of course, from Rhode Island, the smallest state in the nation. I believe all Rhode Island residents are on the Providence roller derby team. Not sure about that. Jamie Lee Hurtis comes through. Both jammers scoring points. Wow, easy trip through the pack there for Punisher.
Punisher had the eye pass on the inside lane.
Right you are, Cakes. Another easy pass. Jamie Lee Hurtis having all sorts of problems and now calls it off.
Wow. What a big jam for Blue Ridge. We're going to get an official timeout It looks so far to be an 18-5 jam in favor of Blue Ridge, tipping over that century mark now at 105-60.
Yeah, hats off, or in the case of our sport, helmets off to Punisher, who, even though she was not lead jammer, was able to quickly circle the track and put up 2 RollerCon Grand Slams, forcing the call off by Jamie Lee Hurtis.
Next whistle will start the jam there, Kent.
Thank goodness. By the way, Metro PCS is up in the foyer. Metro PCS gives you 4 lines of unlimited LTE data for just $100, period. Metro PCS Wireless figured out legal coverage area not available in some areas requires new lines. During congestion, the fraction of consumers using more than 335 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds. Video streams up to 480p, no tethering.
Thank you for the fine print.
Oh my God, we've got legal language. I feel like I'm back on the campaign trail.
Rocks with the lead jammer status for Blue Ridge on a scoring run. Susie Homewrecker coming right up the end there on the turn number 1. So the call off and 4 points on the board for Blue Ridge. Daddy Pants will give us a little bit more information about that last official timeout.
Black was, the officials were looking to take away a penalty from one of the white players. She was sent to the penalty box mistakenly and called back out. That's what that timeout was about.
And that is Beer Wench. Beer Wench is the lead jammer for Blue Ridge. Elderly Spinster also out of the pack, so both jammers able to score some points, but they don't.
Nice assisting work there by Whomping Willow for Providence, opening up some more room. But Providence not able to capitalize, so it's a 1-0 jam in favor of Blue Ridge. 10 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the first half. We have so many special offers here this weekend, Kent, and one of them is with Classic Slice. So head to Classic Slice for the best pizza in Milwaukee, and specialties include building your own, gluten-free, vegan, by the slice. So awesome things. So just show your Brewhaha badge or ticket stub and receive $2 off your meal.
I'm totally going there after this bout. In fact, I might go there after this jam. Monsoon taking on Punisher. Monsoon is the lead jammer for Providence. Providence trailing by 50 when that jam began. Now trailing by only 49.
All right, everybody calm down. It's too loud out there. Yeah. Well, welcome to the Brewhaha. If you're doing any photos or Twittering or anything like that on the Instagrams, make sure you're using the hashtag BHH2018. We'd love to see what you got going on in the stands. And we'll be back to the action trackside here as Princess Sparklefists and Margaret Snatcher line up on the Metro PCS Jammer line.
Margaret Snatcher is through, but that is a no pass, no penalty. Princess Sparkle Fist taken off her skates by Taro. Has to recycle back. Good defense there by Taro. In the meantime, Margaret Snatcher around the outside, and that is a RollerCon Grand Slam, Cakes.
Right you are, Kent. And we have Pinky doing some good defensive work here for Blue Ridge. Oh, but we have a back block penalty now on Princess Sparkle Fists as Snatch slowly gets back up from a tumble on the inside lane.
Yeah, she got taken off her skates and wanted to call it off, but of course wasn't able to do so.
So this jam will go the full 2 minutes.
And Tofu is now the jammer of record for Blue Ridge, number 5150. It is a all about Derby powered jam for Tofu.
And a RollerCon Grand Slam for Tofu and Blue Ridge as the pack spreads a little bit thin, entering turn number 4. Making quick work, though, is Princess Sparkle Fists.
Both jammers digging for what will perhaps be the final points of the jam. Oh, big collision there. Princess Tofu. I'm sorry, I've combined everybody's name with that.
Lots of loud noises. As the jam comes to a close, 17-4 jam in favor of Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge now extending their lead 127-65. We're under the 7-minute mark. If you want to go to RollerCon 2018, make sure you enter the raffle for the chance to win RollerCon MVP passes. See Brew City Bruisers merch table for all the details.
So Providence had cut the margin down to 32 points at 87-55 at about the 13:30 mark. But Blue Ridge has gone on a bit of a run. In fact, they've gone on a, I think, 40-10 run since that, and the margin now out to 62 points. When we began, Beer Wench taking on Boone's Harm. And Wench is putting points up on the scoreboard, Cakes.
Right you are, Kent. And just like that, the Wench closing down the kitchen with double zeros on that last pass. So National Donut Day, double zeros, double donuts. You're welcome.
Oh, I like donuts.
What politician doesn't like donuts? You tell me.
There's probably one, like maybe Dennis Kucinich. I don't know. He's a total buzzkill. Anyway.
Jam 19 underway there, Kent.
Is like, here, have some straw. Thanks, Dennis. That's great. All right, Punisher out of the pack. Punisher is the lead jammer.
Nice work there by Pinky, slowing down number 199, Troublelicious of Providence. And the jam comes to a close. A quick two-pointer for Blue Ridge. Another special offer we'd like to let you know a little bit more about is the Cantina Milwaukee. Cantina Milwaukee is ready to serve you up some delicious bistro tacos. Great margaritas and drinks, not to mention a whole lot of fun in a relaxed taco bar atmosphere. So just show your Brewhaha badge or ticket stub and receive a free queso fundido appetizer.
I'm like really excited. I can go to all these places and get like discounted food. Unfortunately, it's not really, it's making me distracted as an announcer though. But you know who's not distracted? And that is Margaret Snatcher, who's out in front and is the lead jammer. Smashley Olsen still trying to make the pass, and she does.
Nice defensive work there by Retro Rocket of Providence, forcing the call off. Again, scoreless jam. Hope you'll stick around to this track number 2. Our next game following Blue Ridge and Providence will be Naptown Tornado Sirens taking on Team United Roller Derby.
You're right. We are on track 2. Oh, there's a collision. Oh, there's another collision.
Monsoon headed to the right out penalty box, joined by number 11, Pinky of Blue Ridge.
Yeah, Susie Homewrecker, the jammer for Providence, and Susie comes through the pack, is, however, not the lead jammer. That designation goes to Rocks. And we've had back-to-back 0-0 jams.
Quiet.
2 minutes, 30 seconds. Oh, sorry.
It's roller derby time.
Oh, it's like, is it library hours?
It is. Do your research.
No, I'm trying. I've got floor session in Wednesday. All right, so that is Wench. Beer Wench is through. She is the lead jammer looking to end a 2-jam scoreless streak, and she does. Oh, that was a big hit. Retro Rocket, the captain, going after Beer Wench. Jamie Lee Hurtas is called for the track cut. This is an all-about derby power jam. In fact, it's an all-about derby power jam for both teams as both jammers sit down. It's a power jam for both of you, and now you're both released.
We hope that you thought about your choices in the right L penalty box.
That's right.
Thank you. Thank you, come again.
Correct your life course.
So Pack now spreading a little bit thin as it enters turn number 4. Jamie Lee Hurtis out and eligible to score. A successful star pass on Blue Ridge's side as Danger now the jammer of record.
Danger runs into that wall of Providence defenders, but Danger able to pivot around the inside of turn 1, turn 2, and points on the board. A back block called against Providence blocker. That is Smashley Olson. And back block. So it is another all-about derby power jam, this time for the Providences. And Jamie Lee Hurtas as Danger goes to the box. Again, this jam will run the full 2 minutes.
I guess you could say they're in the danger zone. Didn't. We'll be here all weekend, folks.
That's right. In fact, it's a 3-day weekend. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like a bonus weekend. It's like we're living in Europe or something, where they respect their workforce. Timeout taken. Thank goodness. An official review by the Providences. So 138-72. So that jam went 2 minutes, and we only scored 8 points.
It was a tough jam defensively. Both teams also picking up some penalties. So the jammer penalties is what really slowed it down a little bit there. But we'll see what this official review brings us before the half.
I'm sure it'll be very exciting, whatever it is. In the meantime,
Make sure you check out that photo booth. The photo booth hours are from 12 noon to 6 p.m. all 3 days. They're compliments of Brew City Bruisers. You can find them via Facebook or Instagram with the hashtag BHH2018 and follow at I_protection_required on Instagram for all the highlights. Periodic updates during lulls.
there's also a raffle of some sort. Want to go to RollerCon 2018? Enter the raffle for the chance to win RollerCon MVP passes. See the Brew City Bruisers merch table for details. I'm going there right now.
Where'd you go, Ken? Oh no, I'm down an announcer. He really meant it.
Yep, I'm not here currently because there's a raffle possibility.
Also want to mention Milwaukee Brewhaha. Milwaukee Brewhaha hosts the most authentically Milwaukee menu in the city, from brats to local beers. Come down and grab a taste of Milwaukee and show your Brewhaha badge or ticket stub to receive a free tap beer, bottled beer, or well cocktail.
You're doing all our restaurant sponsor reads, and I'm just getting hungrier and hungrier, which is fine. Elderly Spinster was on her way to scoring 1,000,000 points, but got called for a back block. And Danger is out of the penalty box, so we've got an all-about derby power jam with no time left on the period clock. So this jam will run till infinity. I think.
And beyond.
Right.
So Providence taking the front of the pack, trying to slow down Danger. Nice work there by Cinnamon Splice. RollerCon Grand Slam on the board for Blue Ridge. And both teams trading penalties as Troublelicious heads to the Rydell penalty box.
Good job by Danger, able to. Of course, never mind.
Just kidding. Fool you.
I thought she had done a really good job of keeping the skates in bounds, but she got called for a penalty. So this jam will run the full 2 minutes as both jammers have done time in the Rydell penalty box.
Pack spreading thin, entering the second straightaway.
Points up on the board for Providence.
Jam going the distance. 5 points apiece now in this jam. A little bit of a wipeout there, Kent, in the outside lane. Danger now picking up another 4 points.
And this jam about over. And yes, we are at halftime.
Wow, give her up for the Providence B versus Blue Ridge Roller Girls B teams.
French Broads versus Killer Bees.
Bunch of bees.
Right you are, Cakes. All right, so the University of Wisconsin Marching Band halftime show has been canceled because Team United and Naptown want to warm up on the track. Sorry for those of you who planned on attendance. Sorry for all you band parents who came all the way.
So stick around. We'll be back in about 14 minutes with a score of 147 to 82 in favor of Blue Ridge Roller Girls. Welcome back to track number 2, where the Blue Ridge Roller Girls, the French Broads, skating in black, will be taking on and concluding the contest with a Providence Roller Derby, the Killah Bees, skating in white. Score right now 147 for Blue Ridge to 82 for Providence. Thank you so much for joining us at the 2018 Midwest Brewhaha, a WFTDA recognized tournament. If you're on any of the social medias, please use hashtag BHH2018. I'm Chloroform Cupcake, and I am joined with Kent the Politician and Daddy Pants. After you.
All right, the mic is on. Hey, look, there's the therapy dog. That's making me hungry, too. Everything's making me hungry right now.
Oh, man, so many good deals. Use your badge or tickets. You'll get a deal at one of our wonderful places to eat, which is Cantina Milwaukee, Classic Slice, BB's. We also have Major Goolsby's and Milwaukee Broadhouse, Sobelman's, and Sun Kia. Yum, 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 yum.
Which one of those gives me a quantity discount? Like if I order like a ton of food.
All of them.
Oh, I like that. Thank God I'm in Milwaukee.
All right, our first jam of the second half. Punisher for Blue Ridge going against Helderly Spinster of Providence, and Helderly, your lead jammer for Providence. Jammers picking up speed as the pack is in the second straightaway. Quickly called off.
Oh, did I miss something?
No, just the first jammers, though. Providence was shut out. Blue Ridge managed to pick up 2 points, Kent.
All right, good. Lots happened then.
Shout out to Rydell Skates, a proud sponsor of the 2018 Midwest Brewhaha. Stop by their Radar booth and register to win a free set of Radar Halos, a $99 value. It's free to register at the Radar booth.
All right, we're back for the second half. This is Jam 2 of the second half. So the first jam was like preseason of the second half. Susie Homewrecker, one of the captains for Providence, is the jammer of record. A star stash helps get Snatch through. Susie Homewrecker with the southbound rotation there through turn 2 puts points on the board for Providence.
Both teams skating pretty clean, even though we had a little bit of a tough exchange in the first half of penalty trouble on the jammer end. But right now, nobody in any real penalty danger.
Closest this bout has been was 32 points difference at about the 17-minute mark. After that point, Blue Ridge able to extend their lead. They have never trailed. And looking to continue that is Beer Wench, who is the lead jammer. Jamie Lee Hurtus, still held up by the Blue Ridge defenders, trying to split that mountainous wall, as it were. And it's a power jam, an all about Derby power jam. Beer Wench goes to the box.
Providence doing a little bit of passive offense here. Penalty. On Smashley Olsen.
Retro Rocket goes to the penalty box. Looks like it is 4-on-2 in the pack. And Jamie Lee Hurta somehow finds her way through the Blue Ridge defenders. Power jam now over. Beer Wench out of the Rydell penalty box. Both teams tallying points on the scoreboard. A RollerCon grand slam there for Jamie Lee Hurtus. 4 points on the board.
Jammers just trading those points there now, Kent.
Right you are, Cakes.
This jam going the distance.
Good job there by Beer Wench, able to secure more points with a final pass there at the end for Blue Ridge. Margin now 68 points between these two teams as we are under the 26-minute mark.
You're allowed to say that, but that's awkward.
And a power jam start as Jamie Lee Hurtus will begin this jam in the penalty box.
So Rock's now on a all about Derby power jam situation. Blue Ridge with passive O.
Good defense there by Mini Meat. Able to slow down Goldie Rocks. Jamie Lee Hurtus now out of the box. Makes quick work of the Blue Ridge pack. That is the initial pass. A full flipper of points for Blue Ridge.
When you said that, I just imagined like a golf ball.
I like that one. That's good.
Our score now 170 to 98. Blue Ridge still in control, and we have 24 minutes 30 seconds remaining in this contest.
And that is a Punisher. Punisher out in front for Blue Ridge. And around the, taken off her skates. That was Elderly Spencer. Good defense by Blue Ridge.
Pack starting to wall up a little bit more in the formation up front for Blue Ridge. Just one more to beat, and Elderly Spinster will be out of the pack, eligible to score now on this run. So it's Blue Ridge there, Kent, getting the lead 3 times in a row. They've had the opportunity to hold Providence scoreless as well in those last 3 jams. Snatch and Smashley Olsen starting off on that Metro PCS jammer line.
And Snatch comes through. Took her 27 seconds to get there, but she is the lead jammer. Smashley Olsen now star in hand, pushed back by Taro. Snatch makes it through. That is a 5-point RollerCon Grand Slam. Blue Ridge loses their pivot. That is Tofu. Smashley now comes through, forces the call off by Snatch.
The Midwest Brewhaha is brought to you in part by the acclaimed Rydell Solaris. Solaris, the performance you demand and the comfort you've been missing. Check out Rydell Skates to experience the Solaris.
Second half score 35-16 in favor of Blue Ridge. And their sparkly helmets.
Super mesmerizing, right?
Oh, totally. I'm in a trance. Beer Wench is through. Beer Wench is the lead jammer. Good Milwaukee name. We appreciate her calling out the local customaries. Oh, Beer Wench got sandwiched and calls it off. 2 points there for Providence. I'm sorry, for Blue Ridge.
Sandwiched, eh? Someone's hungry.
Oh my God, am I hungry?
Scoreless in the
I will offer someone in the studio audience a pardon, a criminal pardon, if you're an Ohio resident, if you will go get me a sandwich. I will make any campaign promise I need to if someone will bring me a sandwich.
It is National Donut Day, so donuts
you're
are
killing me.
greatly appreciated. Everybody loves a nice free donut. Speaking of food, Sun Kia, head to Sun Kia Vietnamese restaurant for 15% off your entire bill.
I think you're just making stuff up now. I think you're just reading like totally faux restaurants just so you, because you're...
Don't you mean pho restaurants? Pho noodles and banh mi sandwiches. Nom, nom, nom.
Oh my gosh.
Sun Kia is Milwaukee's source for the freshest Vietnamese cuisine.
Wait,
And again, if you show your Brewhaha badge or your ticket stub, you'll receive exclusive discount offer.
I need a map and I need an assistant to go purchase me food. Sobelmans. Did you see the Sobelmans?
Oh my goodness.
They like have an entire chicken or something.
Entire chicken for your
20% off your
bloody.
order.
Yeah.
Why are we here? Why are we not having the tournament at Sobelmans?
Your guess is as good as mine.
All right, 21 minutes, 9 seconds until I can eat. Remaining in the bout.
And we're in an official review time, so once we receive some information from Phil Doe to Daddy Pants, we'll give you some more information, a little bit more about what the official review is about.
Or we will wildly speculate based on rumors we've seen on InfoWars about what actually has occurred here on the track.
That's just fake news.
Burp, burp.
Burp, burp.
What's not fake news is there's 21 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the bout.
That official review was called by Blue Ridge. They wanted a forearm on White's 394. That was determined to be legal, so they lost their official review.
Oh, darn. Elderly Spinster is the lead jammer for Providence. Goldie Rocks, star in hand, trying to make her initial pass, but that is a 5-point RollerCon Grand Slam for the Providences, and they have crossed the century mark here at track 2, or track 1, because I can't remember.
Is it Grand Slam Witch?
Oh, you're killing me. I don't like you anymore. I liked you more before you started doing this to me.
Dreadfully sorry. Nice 4-pointer on the board for Elderly Spinster. Now Providence really captivating on this jam here. A successful star pass on the Blue Ridge side. Killer Tofu donning the star now.
Killer Tofu, also a food group.
Slamwiches and tofu.
Oh my God. So that was the biggest scoring jam of the half for Providence. First lead in the last 5 jams, according to Daddy Pants, who knows everything.
He's a human computer, and he's here to do the derby.
He's like a thesaurus, except about everything.
Huge pile up on that Metro PCS jammer line.
Jamie Lee Hurtis, the jammer of record for Providence, with 1 to beat, and she does! Jamie Lee Hurtis is the lead jammer, trying to get around the outside, and she does. Punisher for Blue Ridge. So it's now a race for points here at Brewhaha 9. Jamie Lee Hurtis pushed out on the outside of the back straightaway and calls off the jam. Jam, also a food group.
Jam. Score now 192 to 112. We are 18 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this contest.
And 2 points for Jamie. So we clarify points and penalties, specifically points.
If you're looking for a classy, stylish bar offering wine and artful cheeses and chocolates. Ooh, sorry, I tried to keep the food out of there for you, Kent, but couldn't help it. Head on over to Indulge Wine Bar. Show your Brewhaha badge or ticket stub and get a buy one, get one beer, glass of wine, or cocktail. What's the word, Daddy Pants?
That was a late hit call on 707 Punisher at the end of the jam. So she's going to be serving that penalty for the 30 seconds, and this is a power start for Providence.
Monsoon out in front with lead jam designation for Providence. Providence trailing by 79. Blue Ridge has led throughout the contest. Monsoon was the Providence jammer who first put points on the board for the Killer Bees. Killer Bees in white, French Broads in black. That is a RollerCon Grand Slam for Monsoon.
Punisher quick to put on the cap.
Let me clarify, Monsoon, not Monsoon. I may have made a little mistake there.
We won't judge you.
It's all good.
But if you do judge us, please use hashtag BHH2018 so we can see all the judgment and become friends.
Right. Hashtag worst announcer ever. You can follow my career there.
Yeah. It's a great hashtag to follow us.
17 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the contest. Beer Wench, the jammer of record, going up against Boone's Harm. We had some jammer on jammer violence there in turn two. Boone's Harm comes out the better for it.
And now slight pack advantage for Blue Ridge as one is in the box, the Rydell penalty box.
The full flipper of points for Beer Wench. So 4-3 on the steal for Blue Ridge.
Fourth lead in a row for Providence, according to my human calculator, Daddy Pants.
Human Thesaurus.
Human Thesaurus.
Goldie Rocks ready to jam. The Providence Jammer's also ready to jam. I just can't get a number off her to give her proper credentialing.
Blue Ridge team a timeout. Stops the clock at 16:21.
All right, so let's sell more stuff. Rydell Skates, the Midwest Brewhaha is brought to you in part by the acclaimed Rydell Solaris. The performance you demand, the comfort you've been missing, and the sponsor read for the butchering. We'd also like to thank, when you need to roll quick, then Quick Bearings from Rydell Skates, where precision meets performance. Thank you to all our Brewhaha sponsors, officials, NSO, skaters, and treat providers.
Do you think the Joker sponsors Brewhaha?
Yes.
Thanks. Support.
Second Brewhaha was called Two Haha. Third Brewhaha was called Brewhaha. But this is the 9th one, so we're not really sure how that's going to flesh out yet. But again, hashtag BHH2018.
9.
I like it.
All right, next whistle will start the jam, and jam 12 is underway. Rocks and Elderly Spinster on the Metro PCS jam line, and Spinster takes the lead. Okay.
Elderly Spinster engaging with the Blue Ridge defenders and calls off the jam 2-0, 3-0. 3-0 for Providence on that jam.
15 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this game. 196-128 in favor of Blue Ridge. Both teams have 2 team timeouts available. Only Providence has the 1 official review remaining. And we're on jam 13.
So these two teams have been very evenly matched in the second half. It's actually Blue Ridge 49, Providence 46. in the second half. Of course, the points from the first half do carry over. That's a rule.
It's the rule.
Susie Homewrecker is through the pack, and that forces the call off by Punisher.
Nice. So that was Blue Ridge's first lead in the last 5 jams. They got 3 out of that last jam, but that's 3 more than I'll ever get.
Snatch jamming for Blue Ridge, going up against a skater I cannot identify. Oh, Smashley Olsen. And Smashley finds daylight and is into the free and open spaces as lead jammer. Margaret Snatcher still held up by the Providence defenders. Again, Blue Ridge in black, Providence in white. Referees in stripes. Announcers looking ravishing regardless of what they wear.
True story, true story.
Yep.
Great work there by Huracan from Providence, keeping together that 3-wall. Jam comes to a close, and Providence puts up 4 to Blue Ridge's 0. Now, we've been talking about the All About Derby Power Jams, but just to let you know, the All About Derby is a skater-owned and operated brick-and-mortar store, and it's from Lou Bye Baby of the Bath City Bomber. So guess what? We're now mobile. We don't have a skate. If you don't have a skate shop near you, that's all right. We'll come to you, and if you are interested in a team sponsorship, make sure you message us through our All About Derby page on Facebook.
Boone's Harm comes through and is the lead jammer for Providence. Beer Wench also through the pack. Again, Blue Ridge shedding blockers. It is a 3-1 pack advantage for Boone's Harm, and Boone's completes the pass and calls off the jam. Conversation between a jam ref and outside pack ref on points for Blue Ridge, but it'll be 4-4. 4 points scored for Providence and Boone's Harm. And an official review requested by Providence, if I'm understanding the signals.
Experience unmatched ability and response in a simplified revolutionary design. The Powerdyne Aris Platinum. Performance redefined with Rydell skates. Make sure you are going down the west side hallway. The east area hallway is closed and only available to our officials.
Holy cow.
Well, holy cannolis.
Ugh. You.
I didn't mean it.
She's killing me. She's killing me. Man.
Honestly, that was so completely subconscious.
It's terrible. It's terrible. That's Goober.
Don't be such a goober.
Yeah, Goober is pestering the announcers.
Goobers are a good treat, I will say.
Oh.
Kind of like raisin aspect without the raisins.
I'm going to abandon my post shortly.
Don't you dare. I will report you.
12 minutes, 30 seconds.
Until food time. I mean, break time.
That's right.
Yeah.
All of those. When's my next call? Of course, I'm in a different time zone, so I'm not sure how I need to interpret this. Need to, subtract this time from Greenwich Mean Time. All right. I think my call was yesterday, based on that.
So that's...
Based on that math.
If you're sticking around here at track number 2,
Is that what track we're on?
We are on track 2, yes. At 3 o'clock, we will have the Naptown Tornado Sirens taking on Team United Roller Derby.
Right. I heard about them.
They're new. But if you're wondering what all the commotion is next door, track number 1, that's the 2 o'clock game. St. Louis Gatekeepers taking on the Texas Outlaws for MRDA.
Right.
So many options here at the Brewhaha. But if you sit right in the middle, you can have the best of both worlds. So we'll get the word from Daddy Pants on this lovely official review weekend.
So this is Brewhaha 9, day 1, track 2.
Yes.
Yep.
Put it in your calendars, folks. That's what it is.
All right, hey, maybe we can engage in more capitalism in the meantime?
Oh, we always can do that.
Yep. That's what keeps America afloat. Build a breakfast, build a burger. There's something for everyone at Build a Breakfast, Build a Burger. You dream it, we build it. I'm dreaming a lot. Get 10% off your meal all day when you show your Brewhaha badge and or ticket stub. Happy hour specials from 3 to 6 p.m. featuring a buy one, get one free appetizers. For me, that's going to equate to about 57 appetizers. I'm very happy about that. Rail drinks and call drinks. Build a Breakfast, Build a Burger is located 2 blocks south of the arena at 633 West Wisconsin Avenue. Someone please point me south. Because I don't know. I have no idea. I live in Cleveland. Lake Erie is our northern exposure. And so if there's not a big body of water somewhere, I don't know which direction I'm facing. The direction that elderly spinster is facing is counterclockwise, and she's picking up points for skating that way. She's got lead jam, not a scoring pass. Danger comes out of the penalty box.
Did they give you info on?
Yeah. There's a reason she was in the box. It was a decision that was made.
Oh, big collision. All right. All skaters getting... all right, so yeah, we have whistled that one to a close.
The last official review was White wanted a track cut on number 23, Black. After further review, the officials on the outside of the track did see the track cut, so number 23, Black, had to serve a penalty with the power start for White on the last jam.
Yikes. Well, while we're in a timeout, official timeout, I would like to give a shout out to our officials for this Game 6 on Friday at 1 p.m. Silken Tofu, Benoit, Becky the Butcher, One Sick Puppy, Humvee, Hellcaster, Dragon Harass, Tawanda, Mimi First, Sedusa Medusa, Zing, Roll Call, Mad Gent, Doc, My Ref Nut, Professor Harm, The Fuzz, and Fildo. I just got my ref nut.
All right, so Providence is actually winning the second half 60-50 if my scorecard is correct, and there's no reason to believe that it is. 11 minutes, 32 seconds remaining, 199 to 142.
Skibbity-did-did-do. I don't know why I did that. It was just, I think it's the lack of sugar intake.
Is there? Lunch. My God. All right, so thanks to the medical staff.
Thank you to ATI Physical Therapy and just being here, keeping us all safe with the EMTs. Thank you so much.
That was Mini Meat. And she will be checked out and rebuilt and will come back better than ever.
Okay. Game on.
Goldie Rocks taking on, I believe that is Jamie Lee Hurtus. It is.
So pack advantage for Providence, and Jamie Lee Hurtus, your lead jammer of record, as the pack enters turn number 1. Nice toe stop dance on the outside by Rocks for Blue Ridge, but Jamie Lee Hurtus already picking up a Roller Con Grand Slam.
Yeah, Jamie with one to beat, and she does. So a 10-point scoring jam for Providence. Goldie Rocks again doing a nice job staying up on the toe stops. That is the initial pass. Star going back onto the helmet. This is the third scoring pass for Jamie Lee Hurtus. Trying to get by Danger. Taking off her skates and calls off the jam action. 13.
So that jam ties the highest scoring jam for Providence this half. We're going to get a team timeout for Providence. Stops the clock at 10 minutes and 19 seconds. We're at 199 points to 155 points. Providence really coming back here in this second half, closing that score gap more than ever. So this contest, pretty exciting as we come to a close.
Yeah, the difference was 85 points at halftime. The margin now 44. So again, Providence has. They started off a little slow in the second half, but since the 18:37 mark, they've gone, I think, 38-7 in favor of Providence.
Yeah, so that in the last 10 jams, Providence getting the lead 9 times. I mean, it's really just simple science and maths and whatnot.
Yeah.
And Providence getting very clean, a lot cleaner than the first half. No jammer penalties in those last 10 jams. So nice work there by Providence.
Yeah, that's actually a really good observation by Daddy Pants, who is, again, the human thesaurus for all things Derby. Susie Homewrecker comes through. The captain gets lead jam designation. Punisher also through. And referees and skaters tumble into the sidewall. That's very exciting.
Well, it didn't get much action last year, so this year it's definitely making up for it so far.
That's right. No one ran into the wall all previous Brewhahas.
So this tournament had to be the equalizer. Pretty close jam there. 4-3 in favor of Blue Ridge. We're under the 10-minute mark now. Hey, if you're not sure what to do for Bout Day, stop by Upkept Kisses for a mini makeover. Long-lasting waterproof makeup, lash extensions, and facial threading. So many good options at Upkept Kisses in the foyer.
Elderly Spinster going up against Margaret Snatcher. Both packs doing a great job against the opposing team's jammer. Nobody able to get to daylight yet.
Pack starting to spread a little bit, simmer down in the second straightaway, and lead jammer finally declared after nearly 45 seconds off that game clock. Snatch for Blue Ridge.
Yeah, Elderly Spinsters had a really strong bout, yet not able to have any success. This is one of the few times that Elderly Spinster has been held back. In the meantime, Margaret Snatcher around, and that is a RollerCon Grand Slam. Elderly Spinster now able to get by those conniving kids. That is the initial pass. And around the outside, Margaret Snatcher.
Racking it up.
As it were.
Waggle in the Rydell penalty box.
Good bit of defense there by the captain. Retro Rocket ending the run by Margaret Snatcher. But that's a big jam for Blue Ridge. That was only their second double-digit scoring jam of the second half. Up and now it's not a double-digit scoring jam. Points came off the board.
Fool you. Just making sure everybody's feeling awake.
That's right. Again, you can follow my career. Worst announcer ever. In the meantime, Monsoon out in front for Providence. Monsoon had the first points for Providence in the contest, going up against Goldie Rocks. Monsoon coming in hot and able to navigate around with the rotation there in the back straightaway. 4 on the board, closes the door, Cupcakes.
Right you are, Kent. So who's here to cheer on Providence? Anybody in the crowd for Providence?
Hooray!
Aw, that's nice. And anybody in the crowd there for Blue Ridge?
Hooray!
Wow. Wow, wow. Who's just here for some roller derby funsies?
Me.
Just us. Just us. We're hungry.
Me.
Well, thanks for being here. Use hashtag BHH2018. Let us know how hungry you are.
Oh.
Or show us your food. Everybody loves those food photos. Danger, your lead jammer of record for Blue Ridge as we enter Jam 21.
That's like a million jams. My God, they've had a lot of jams. Jamie Lee Hurtis with one to beat, and she is through, but this is Danger's jam, meaning like she's like the lead jammer. And she's committed a penalty. It is an all-about derby power jam for Jamie Lee Hurtis. And this jam's going to run the full 2 minutes. It was a track cut call on Danger. It is a dangerous track cut.
Danger in that Rydell penalty box, giving a nice 30 seconds for Providence. See if they can capitalize on that, doing a very passive offense right now as the pack starts to enter turn number 1.
Oh. Yeah, Team Sparkly Helmets has led throughout the contest.
It's a sparkle power.
It is. You know what it reminds me? It reminds me of sprinkles on donuts.
Oh, National Donut Day.
Yep.
Man.
Their helmets are delicious.
Tastes like glorious.
All right, so both jammers scoring points. This jam will run the full 2 minutes. This, now the second double-digit scoring jam of the second half for Blue Ridge. If you're late to the party, by the way, Blue Ridge in black, Providence in white. Stripes of both colors being worn by the officials because they're bicameral in their non-disclosures.
They're monochromious.
Right, that too.
I don't know if that's a word.
It's monochromonious, but there's two different monochromoniuses. It's bichromonious.
Chromacy? Chromacies? It's a Mystery Men reference. So clock stops at 4:10. Adjusting the score here. Just double checking them points. 12-13 jam in favor of Providence. Score 179-224. Blue Ridge maintaining the lead.
Again, taking you back to the first half, kind of how we got here. Blue Ridge got out to a 58-12 lead in the first 6 jams of the contest. Providence only scored once. It was the 12-point scoring jam. But that margin has kind of held throughout the contest. 4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Coming up, Team United, who are underwritten by an entire airline company, as I understand it, taking on Naptown.
Oh, Naptown.
being underwritten by Naps.
Naps.
Speaking of capitalism, shout out to Riddell Skates, proud sponsor of the 2018 Midwest Brewhaha. Ha 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 ha. Stop by the Radar booth and register to win a free set of Radar Halos.
What?
A $99 value.
What?
It's free to register at the Radar booth.
Well, sign me up for that.
Sure. Let's see. Also, you can switch to Metro PCS and get 4 smartphones for free. But wait, there's more. It's the legal language. Coverage not included in some areas requires new lines during congestion. The fraction of consumers using more than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds. Video streams up to 480p, no tethering. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, no tethering. If you came here to tether, you're not allowed.
Hashtag no tether.
That's right. Hashtag best sponsor read ever.
Hashtag BHH 2018. Let us know your thoughts. We'll be checking the Twitters periodically and all that fun stuff.
We will be checking the Twitters at Brewhaha10. Punisher trying to punish the Providence defenders, and she does. Blue Ridge lead jam designation. Jamming for Providence is the captain, Susie Homewrecker.
I don't know.
Low block on Princess Sparkle Fists of Providence.
No way.
I know, it's hard to believe.
Susie Homewrecker is still trying to get through, and Danger very quick. I'm sorry, Punisher very quickly coming through. Oh, called for the track cut. So it is an all-about derby power jam for Susie Homewrecker and the Providences. 3 minutes, 19 seconds remaining in the contest. A star pass to Smashley Olsen of the Killer Bees of Providence. So again, this jam will run the full 2 minutes.
Blue Ridge losing a couple players to the penalty box. Some multiplayer on Tofu.
Captain Pinky introducing herself there in the pack to Susie Homewrecker. Punisher taken out by a patch of gravity as she escaped the Rydell penalty box. Points on the board for Smashley and her Providence teammates. Again, this jam's going to run the full 2 minutes. Ooh. Had a bit of a tumble there by a Providence blocker. I think that is Susie.
This jam going the distance. So for a 10-14 jam. 2 well up at the front for Blue Ridge. And forcing that recycle is Taro. Official review being requested by Providence. That was a 10-14 jam in favor of Providence. Providence really closing that score gap now. 193 to 234. Blue Ridge maintaining the lead. And we are almost at that 2-minute mark.
So Blue Ridge seems to have lost some blockers to foul outs. There's only 41 points that separate these two teams. So this is not out of the realm. I mean, if Providence can put a 20 on the board, call a timeout, they've got 2 timeouts still in their pockets. So Providence definitely needs some sweet miracles and sweet circumstances to befell them. But this is not out of reach.
Well, if they have a pocket full of sunshine, they can just use that on the track. Or a pocket full of trail mix.
Oh. Darn.
Cakes 5, Kent 0.
Oh, I hate both of you.
You know what that official review sign looks like?
Donut.
A big round donut. Delicious. Or an apple fritter. Happy National Donut Day, everybody.
Or a pancake. Or an apple.
Or a cupcake.
Or a really circular piece of pizza. Or that Bob's Burger thing.
Oh my goodness, burgers.
Classic Slice. Head to Classic Slice for the best pizza in Milwaukee. Or you could drive 90 minutes south and have the best pizza in Chicago. Specialties,
your choice.
Yes. Specialties include build your own gluten-free or vegan pizzas by the slice. Means the Classic Slice offers something for everyone, but how about just something for me? Show your Brewhaha badge or ticket stub and receive $2 off your meal. Classic Slice is located at 2797 South Kinnick Avenue in the Bayview neighborhood. All right. 2 minutes, 2 seconds remaining, and that's going to really put a damper on the Providence comeback efforts. That is Snatcher, who gets lead jam designation for Blue Ridge. Elderly Spinster also through the pack. Margaret Snatcher taking off her skates, has to recycle back, so now it is Elderly Spinster who's putting points on the board. Even though Blue Ridge has lead jam designation, pack locking down the sparkly helmets, but Elderly Spinster able to complete the pass and is called for a penalty.
Oh,
it is a low block.
Oh my goodness, Kent.
Oh, drat. So it is an all-about derby power jam for Blue Ridge and Margaret Snatcher.
Holy smackerel. It is getting crazy with the whistles out there. Providence at the back of the pack, walling up. Snatch throwing the star.
Yeah, to the pivot. That is now number 234. That is Griever. Now your jammer of record for Blue Ridge. Griever aggressively going in the Providence pack. Penalties being waved off.
So much to look at. Pack now in the straightaway. DJ Booby starting to sneak on in with some tracks.
So the penalty now over Elderly Spinster, out of the penalty box and putting points on the board. But these jammers trading points. And there is your unofficial final. You got to hand it to actually both of these teams.
Yeah, would you just look at that? Just look at that. Look at that, Kent.
So 48 points, your margin. And again, at the 22:07 mark, the difference was 46. So Providence with the very quick, Blue Ridge with a very quick start to this jam had a 46-point lead at the end of 6 jams. The final margin seems to be 48. Of course, that is still the unofficial final.
Thank you so much for tuning into this game. We're happy that you're here at the Midwest Brewhaha, and let us know your thoughts.
And that is the final. The referees asking for the Blue Ridges to take their victory lap. Blue Ridges. This bout was broadcast on the Food Network because of all the various eating shout-outs that we provided. The crowd goes wild for the Blue Ridge of French Broads, who came all the way from France or North Carolina